struggle was real.
Wow. Okay. Right. Fucking right. Man, them fell asleep. Sabozlai gives the ball away. Fucking 1-0 down already.
Yeah, off to a bad start, unfortunately.
You fucking pricks, bro. These fucking pricks, bro.
Okay, just calm down.
Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! 1-1! Don't piss me off! What's a goal?
Alrighty then.
Big 20 minutes, yes. Oh. Salah! Yes! Yes!
Loud noises!
Come on! Come on! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
Yeah, okay. Well, this is gonna hurt like a mother.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What? What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck about the head clash, bro. There was 2 minutes. There was like 2 minutes to go. There was literally less than 2 minutes. I don't even broski. What the brother, I need to walk, bro. I need to walk. Let's go.
I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Dark times, man. Dark times, man. Welcome back to NAF. That's just a little bit of a receipt. It's just it just had to happen to one of us. Do you know what I mean? Like once. I thought it was great. I loved every minute of it. I'm so glad that Arne Slot got sent off for no reason. I love that Curtis Jones thought he was let's fucking have it. He thought he was that one of them dudes. Do you know what I mean? I love it. I love it, man. Anything to, you know what? Anything to have an advantage for Wolves on the weekend.
Calm down.
You know what I'm saying? But what are you lot saying?
Oh yeah, now my people. Tower race is on. The tower race is on. Nah, it's definitely not on, man. It was a little bit of a. It was a little bit more of a soothing end to the evening, considering the start, like the Havertz news, but still, it's still Liverpool's title to lose. So, man, let's not get too excited.
Yeah,
crash it on them same ways.
I might have a Chelsea rep coming on. It's one. Usually, I have a cousins here or a Joey, but they're not here at the moment. It's convenient, isn't it? When Jackson's out injured. So yeah, we'll talk about Arsenal as well because we're gonna talk about if they're gonna get dragged into this top 4 battle with that horrendous front 3 they've got lurking about. But let's talk about Liverpool. Monster's gonna be in like 2 minutes. What did you lot make of the game yesterday,
hold on,
man?
Jack. Can we focus? Forget about the Juve shirt. Forget about Arsenal. Let's focus.
Oh, you just
Let's
reminded me.
focus on Liverpool.
You just reminded people in the chat. Look, if some of you might have noticed, you might not be members no more. That's because you got removed. Not by like that. It's just that I revised the memberships a little bit. So if anyone wants to go check that out, I've got little what they call emojis in the chat now. I've got the player teams at the moment, but I need 10 silver members, basically the new members, the 10 silver members. If anyone wants to support, to go unlock some more. Yeah, which is going to be bobbleheads of me, Daps, Monts, and a few others. So anyone wants to do that, and just go check them out. Anyways, just support the channel if you want. There's little benefits, I suppose, in a way. So when we do release videos as well, you will see that. Like I'm gonna put, well, it's gonna go at 11, but you lot can see it first. So if I've got a nice little receipt of someone, then you're gonna see it first before everybody else. There you go, and so forth and so forth. I'm probably not selling it the best because. Really and truly, it's just nice, isn't it? Oh, there we go. That's nice, Travelli. There we go. Got a new member. Big up yourself, man. Love to see it as well. But how you doing, Josh?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's Conley was asking how I'm doing. I feel stress-free, football related. Don't know why. Just feel, things are nice, things are good, things are exciting. I'm watching panic stations above me. Which is nice. I'm seeing the Arsenal meltdowns. I'm seeing Chelsea now.
Bro, he asked you how you are, bro. That's it.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just saying. I'm watching the meltdowns. I'm watching panic stations. I'm hearing keepers. I'm seeing the Chelsea meltdown keeper. No striker. I'm seeing, something needs to happen at Newcastle, really. I need a dark cloud up north, really. Something to happen, like he's at, something like he just goes on strike or something, doesn't want to play for the black and white
Josh,
team
is it considered a bottle job if you lot don't get top 4, considering how packed your squad is? I'm just asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking.
Bottle job. That's a no. I wouldn't say it's a bottle job, but I think expectation now has ranked up a little bit more because of
after the work you did in January. You don't think you're kind of the only team that's strengthened in attack, like in the top 6?
Well, exactly. That's that. But I can't call it a bottle job because we weren't in a top 4 position prior to January. I think.
Yeah, but you finished in the top 4 last season, though. So
but
is that a one-off?
No, it won't be a one-off. No, we'll be up there for a while. But we let ourselves down first half of the season. But as I said the other day, I'm very confident. If anyone missed it, I said it with Hooks. I made an agreement with Hooks. I said Aston Villa will go the deepest in the Champions League out of all English teams. I'm still convinced about that. So if anyone didn't know that, I'm still looking at that. And Atalanta losing to Club Brugge yesterday. Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that in the locker.
Josh, I was legit about to big you up. I was about to tell Jay. You see, Jay.
This monologue, bro.
I was gonna say this is what decorum looks like, bro. You get what I'm saying? They're not getting too excited. And you have to drop the Champions League bar out of nowhere.
I'm sorry.
You're doing so well, Josh. You're doing so well.
Listen, I think, honestly, I'm looking there. I mean, we're not panicking about a centre back situation. I think we're staying calm about that. But don't know. I've just got this feeling now. Second half of the season, it's about to happen. It's about something.
To be honest, it could happen because I remember that season. I think Leeds got nearly relegated. The following season, they got the furthest in the Champions League. So it is possible. You might be onto something still.
I think we're going to sacrifice the league position. That's what I keep saying now. I think league position might be sacrificed, and the cups are going to be the one. So, but yeah, I don't know. I quite, Liverpool game was incredible last night. I've spoken to 2 Liverpool fans on the phone this morning. My God, some of the stuff I'm hearing. Apparently, there was only 13 seconds left. There's only 13 seconds. Wait,
can we talk? Like, I watched everyone in the panel. Actually, I watched it without any commentary because we were doing the reactions on Tunnel TV. Like, what was the outcry after that potential penalty thing? Because no one, I've not watched it again since. Was it a pen? Like, because I swear he's hit like Konate's hand. Like,
I see it. It kind of bounced. But
was it?
I don't think
it's
not
like
a penalty.
He pulled it back. I didn't really watch any like.
So, I don't think it was a penalty. To be fair, Like,
what were they saying
um,
about it on when the
They didn't really say.
when it happened?
They didn't really say much. It's just that they said.
They dismissed it straight away.
Yeah, they dismissed it.
okay,
Said
okay,
it's
okay.
definitely not a penalty. Like it's not. It definitely was not a penalty for me. The guy was even looking like he was. It's like basically bounced around him.
My thing is, didn't Konate make the ball move though? Like it moved. It was similar to the Odegaard one last season. I think. Maybe
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe I don't know. Remember we saw. That's actually. I remember that Odegaard done the same thing.
Yeah,
but he didn't get given.
Similar.
Didn't get given though. But it's not a penalty. Not every handball is a penalty, bro. But you know,
No,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure. But that's what I was asking because I didn't know what it was like. It kind of just sped past it on the images.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a little bit. It's a little bit too difficult to kind of call.
Can we just say though, you mentioned commentary there. You said it on mute. Can we? I'm getting sick to death, by the way, of co-commentators from rival teams. Rio Ferdinand was unbearable.
Oh, he's unbearable.
I'm glad.
I know he's unbearable, but to even put him on co-commentary yesterday, let Ali McCoy, but to have him there and just his takes and his little 50 pence moments which he puts in, it's like Rio. Like we get it, you're trying to stay relevant still, and it's the same when like Gary Neville and Carragher do rivalries of their own. When they do commentary on rivalry, it's getting a bit boring for me. Actually, I thought I don't know if anyone saw they actually muted the commentary when Everton scored that that equaliser. They actually muted the commentary just to let them not waffle over what was obviously a massive moment. I don't know if anyone else caught that.
I love that.
And Monster's taking his sweet time, bro.
His head's gone, bro.
What's bro? Man said 5 minutes, 20 minutes.
Funds are low now. He can't pay for the servants like he could before.
It's insane. Mons, hurry up, Mons. It's been 12 minutes into the show.
Falling down bit by bit, bro.
Do you know what I mean, man? You never know what's going on. I still got Aston Villa soon, innit? As well next week.
Wednesday. Yeah,
we love to see. Is that Villa? Is that Villa as well?
Yeah, it's that Villa.
Yeah.
So we get to see 4-4-2 versus 4-4-2, bro. Low block versus low block / mid block.
City away after that. I think. City away after.
We love to see it, man. You know what? Oh, it's a shame, man, because why? Like you got to look at Saka and Arteta and the crew, and like, what are you lot doing? What are you lot doing? What do you mean? Why did you have to get injured for right now as we speak? Why did the ball not go and get a striker? What's wrong with? No, honestly, Colin, what's wrong with you, bro?
You're
actually getting mad. You know what the thing is, yeah? Watch this year. Liverpool will probably they won't, but if they'll get a draw this weekend against Wolves, before you know it,
but this is the thing,
guess what? These man will also get a draw, and then
that's what I'm. And this is my thing, Kaz, and this is why I can't. Big up the likes of Egal. Some of the takes he has, I like big him up Arsenal fan. But the reason I can't jump on those trains there because I don't think we're going to be there to capitalize because I know Liverpool are going to drop points. I know they will. And it's clear that they will, but I just don't think we'll be there when they do. Like we're looking at a potential front three of Sterling, Trossard, and Ethan Nwaneri in the next game. So it's kind of technical.
Damn.
I know, man, but it's the fact that you ain't got no recognized centre forward is a bit mad. I think Trossard's better in the 9 anyways than he is off the left.
I can appreciate that.
It's the whole thing. It's not much of Trossard. It's the whole Sterling and relying on a 17-year-old. You get it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask Ethan to be better than he's supposed to be at this stage, man. We're gonna ask him more.
By the way, big up Trav Reddy. I tell it, become a little silver member. It's the 199. It's better. It's chump change to be fair. But if anyone wants to support, get your little emojis. If you look on your keyboards, there should be like little team badges. We didn't include Tottenham for this batch because they're shit. So so they can be in the next batch. But yeah, big up for that. So you get little emojis and access to early videos, which I'm going to be posting tonight as well, to be fair. So if you're a silver member or more, you get to see that early. And then gold members as well. I'm going to start like prioritizing some gold members. So gold member get some shout outs and stuff like that as well. And for obviously Football Fantasy League, when it's at the start of the season, just run that up. Don't be cheap. Support never a foul. Anyways.
Always worse.
Smash the likes. What are we on? What's the likes? What the likes?
I love you. I love the comment section. Smash the likes, man. I love you, lot, man. Big up the comments.
Yeah, man. What likes are we on? We're on. Why have I not got this loaded? This is just stupid. 73 likes with 340 in the building while Monts is yet to come. I'm not talking about Arsenal and Chelsea yet until Monts comes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there's no point. We don't want. You shouldn't get distracted, man. But I need people to become members, though. How about that? We used to have 100 members once upon a time, but then we slacked. So
wait, can we? Can we talk about, because obviously one's saying here, so we might as well have a little bit of fun. Can we talk about how Everton were chasing the game in 2025 and they drew for Ashley Young, blood? They drew for Ashley Young, G. Some random Nigerian you.
Who is O'Brien? I saw a fake Branthwaite, by the way.
Brother.
I saw a fake Branthwaite on the field.
Hey.
Who is O'Brien? That is the most English name I've ever heard as well. O'Brien. Insanity.
Brother, if you, I checked the what's it called, the Tunnel TV reactions, because I couldn't believe that they were bringing him on to change the game.
Is it Irish? It might be
And
an
look
Irish
at
name.
me, I'm the one that didn't see Moyes' masterclass. He saw what we didn't see, and those subs were the difference in the end that got them that 1 point. So boy, Moyes' ball is back. Big up Davey, boy. Big up Davey, boy, man. They could have won that. To be fair,
we got to consider it was the last game of Goodison and whatnot as well, with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're always going to be pumped up for it. But the thing is, yeah, like I looked at Liverpool. But I looked at Liverpool. I can't believe, yeah, the commentator, yeah, whoever it was, gave the man of the match to Salah.
Yeah, I know.
He was garbage. I don't care if he got a goal or an assist or the assist for the assist.
That's the game now.
That is horrendous. When there's better play, one, there's better plays for Liverpool. One, there was better plays for Liverpool. Two, Liverpool's attack was dross yesterday. He created fuck all, yeah. And third, foremost, I thought Everton players deserved it. It's mad. Oh, is he Irish? Yeah.
This is why the whole yesterday was crazy, because yesterday we all realized how shit Everton are, yeah. But Liverpool couldn't put them away. Liverpool looked worse than Everton yesterday. If anyone was going to win that game, it was Everton. Even though Liverpool were 2-1 up, Everton were the more dangerous team yesterday. What that means, I don't know. What does that mean for the season? I don't know. But yesterday, it could be an isolated game. Last game at Goodison Park, Merseyside derby. I don't think Liverpool fans are in a position where they might take too much away from that in terms of a bad run. But on the flip side, you can look at it on the back of Plymouth and Everton back to back. Like they're putting a lot of pressure on the Wolves game to get 3 points now. Is that pressure going to be good pressure or bad pressure? Let's see, innit? It's one of them ones.
I think it's mad when Everton create better overall in the match than you. Yeah, there might be worry signs. I don't know. But Liverpool just do this thing, innit, where it's like you don't have to play them bad. They're always in the game. No matter what, they're always in the game. There's always going to be a last chance. There's always going to be a stroke of luck. You know, like the Salah being in the right place at the right time. That's probably just down to him just sniffing. He probably knows that position like the back of his hand. Like he's probably scored bare of those goals. But it's just for me, it's just that's the difference, isn't it? Really, if we keep it there, that's the difference. They probably, in hindsight, they probably should have lost yesterday, but they're always in the game.
Yeah, facts.
And I don't like that. Unlike my team, then again, my team has a knack of doing something at the end of a game rather than during the game. But
this ain't time to prop Man U, bro.
I'm not trying to prop Man United. It's just in our history, isn't it? Like Tottenham, though.
Oh my gosh, Cass, nah.
I lie, Jay. You saw it too.
Right there.
He nearly crept
Stop
it in,
right
bro.
there.
What do you mean?
You got a piss.
I know because this team has nothing to do with Manchester United.
But I can liken it to something. Can I not?
Ah, gee, there was no need for it. There was actually no need for it.
Let me.
Spurs.
No, I said unlike Spurs.
Unlike okay.
Exactly.
I don't know what we got to do with Liverpool.
I just said unlike you, look. We are comeback kings. We're known for that. What do you mean? We got a treble off of that.
You see, Jay. See what you caused. Now he's
no, because you try because don't try questioning me
now
about my own team.
Couldn't come back at Old Trafford against us though.
Yeah, man. Anyways, yeah. What do you mean? You had a dodgy sending off. You had a dodgy sending off, but who? I don't care what manager it was. Who got sent off and got rescinded afterwards? You needed 10 men.
Referees now. Is that what we're doing
now? But he got rescinded though, so I have to. It's fact.
They apologized to us, so we're not.
Yeah, man. I know. I'm just saying, innit, man. These man need Solanke to score up hat tricks and that against Maguire and that, but not this time around.
Allow it, man.
How about this, Jay? You're supporting Man United this weekend over your own team. Tell me I'm lying.
It says
Jay,
you
tell
said
me
that.
he's
Look at
lying.
the
Tell me he's
camera.
lying, Jay. Jay,
Look
tell
at
me
the
he's
camera
lying
and tell
about
me I'm
that. Tell
lying.
me he's lying about that. Please tell me he's lying.
I'm supporting my own team, bro. I'm going to
Nah,
watch. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
you're not supporting. You want your manager out and all this kind of stuff. So basically, what you're telling me is, if
But
you
he ain't
lose,
going anyway.
no wait, if you lose, you have no right to you can't rant, bro.
Bro,
You can't
bro,
rant about
what do
Ange. You can't rant about Ange. You want your team to win. Do you get it?
I'm not ranting about Ange anymore.
Yeah,
Listen,
you are.
what
Yeah,
more
you
do you
are,
want me
man.
to say, fam?
Jay
I've got
Sawyer,
nothing
man.
left to say.
Jay Sawyer, bro.
I've
Do you
got
know what I'm
nothing left
saying?
to say about Ange, fam. You know what I mean, fam? At this
Mm.
point, fam, I feel like Montoya, bro. Every week.
Don't worry, Montoya's here. He's in the top right.
Montoya, is that what we're calling him?
Should we get him on the big screen? Let's get him on the big screen.
Montoya,
Yeah,
hey.
let's get him bottom right. Let's get him bottom right. Montoya, man. Por favor. You know what I'm saying?
Por favor. Yeah.
Por favor.
You lot saw the follow-up one, yeah?
Yeah.
Another man.
And now, you know what? Yeah, his ex is butters anyways. The new one there's a new one, yeah, that's actually quite leng. The two that's bad.
Yeah.
There's two of them. It's two of them. One of them's nice, not gonna cap. The other one is like, why would you go for that? Your ex is kind of clapped, so she can throw down though. But what's it called? But yeah. Regardless of all this, I know what Mons is gonna do when he comes in here. He's gonna say, I'm 7 points clear. I'm 7 points clear anyways. Do you know that ones?
Yeah, we're not going to start on that. We're not going to start on that note. No, we're not going to start on that note.
How should we start? How should we start?
It means
we want to discuss Beto versus Van Dijk and them, man. We want to discuss how man was roughing up them boys there. Beto.
Facts.
Need to discuss that.
What happened to Virgil?
Verge. Oh my god,
what happened to Virgil? What happened to Virgil?
Well, do you think he got batted up yesterday?
A few times, you know.
A couple times.
A few times. Wait, you met who was the guy that passed it to what was the chance that the guy that scored the equalizer, what's his name again?
Tarkowski.
There wasn't a chance that he kicked over earlier. Like before Liverpool went 2-1 up. There was a chance where he kicked over and Virgil passed it to him, bro. He literally passed it to him.
I don't know, Mons.
We need to discuss that centre back partnership. How Konate is getting run ragged by Beto and that. Let's talk about that. Let's not deflect. Let's start with that. Why go on with Konate, bro? Why is he getting run ragged by Beto?
Bro, to be fair, Konate outside of his mistakes are having a good game. But I say
outside of his mistakes. When did we ever say that?
Anyway, let me finish what I'm saying. Ask me a question and don't let me finish what I'm saying. But I think Konate is getting too much protection, in my opinion. I've always said it. I think when it comes to Bozo moments, obviously I know he's come back from injury and that, but the Bozo moments, like, you can't afford to make them in big games, bro. Like, you can't switch off. I don't care if it wasn't a free kick initially, but you shouldn't be conceded from a quick free kick, whether it was a free kick or not. Second phase, innit? It's a second phase. So for me, the Bozo moments from Konate has got to stop. I've been calling out for a while now. And I think for the Liverpool fans, because he likes anime and because he's always laughing and because he's mandem, people don't want to call it out. And I've said it many a time. This guy vacates his position and he gets brain fast. He's the reason he let the cross come in for the Ahmad goal. That's 2 points dropped in the last 5 minutes. He let Solanke come and smoke him from behind, pause. Obviously, it was the first leg. It didn't matter ultimately, but he still come on and lost us the game against Spurs. Against Nottingham Forest, he vacated his position, lost the ball. When it lose the ball, he vacated his position and left Van Dijk isolated.
What happened to the energy in Mons' voice, but 24 hours
No, I'm just
later?
ill. I'm just ill.
Oh, okay.
Michael Oliver killed him, man.
Yeah, and obviously he was the reason we conceded against Nottingham Forest, and he was the reason we conceded today or yesterday against Everton. And he actually, for me, even though he gets pushed for the second goal, I actually think you got to be stronger. The Liverpool fans won't like that from me. I think you got to be stronger. I said a similar thing to Saliba when he got pushed in the back from one of the Newcastle goals, and I said you got to be stronger. And that was actually 2 hands in the back rather than like a forearm. So for me, the way I see it is that, like, you got to keep the same energy. My thing is that Konate he makes rash decisions just off of instinct. Just instinct, and it messes up the man then, bro. I'll be honest. But apart from that, yeah, like, I don't know. I heard briefly what you lot were talking about Salah and that. I've never heard a player criticized for winning this team the game or pretty much or nearly winning this team the game. I've never heard a player criticize.
What did we say about Salah, bro?
Kaz is saying he was shit.
Who's that?
He wasn't Salah. He wasn't shit. He wasn't
crap.
shit. He wasn't crap for the game.
What did he do against Michaelenko?
Lazy analysis again. Lazy analysis.
No, it's not lazy.
Shit.
Oh, you don't like it when it's your team. You don't like it when it's your team.
It's not.
You don't like it when it's your team. It's all right, man.
It's not. I don't give, bro.
What
There's plenty of players. There's plenty of players I don't give lazy analysis to, bro.
Just because you got. No, he was crap. He was crap.
He wasn't crap.
The same way this man wants to spin it on Pep.
I didn't say he was the man of the match.
He was crap.
He wasn't man of the match. He wasn't man of the match.
You said winning your team the game, but you drew. So
no. Again, I'm saying he wasn't man of the match, but he wasn't crap. Like, man are just overdoing it again. Like, man got a goal and an assist. He wasn't in the game as much as he should be. But when he was allowed the ball, because again, Liverpool, we didn't get many attacks that game. Like, there was very and that's down to our tactics. That's not down to necessarily Mo Salah. When Mo Salah got the ball, every time he got the ball, he was making something happen every single time. It's not like he was losing the ball every minute like Diaz. He wasn't losing the ball every minute like Gakpo. Them man were losing the ball. Them man were losing the ball every time they got the ball. Salah was making things happen, popping it around the corner, laying things off, doing all the right things on the ball. But apparently he had a shit game. Now, does that mean he was man of the match? No.
So why does he have a 70? Why does he have a 70%?
And Mons, that's because you know the bottom line of. Hold on.
I just have eyes.
Hold on. You know the bottom line of Kaz's message was Salah wasn't good enough to be man of the match. Instead of dissecting that point, you decide to go into the oh, he said he wasn't good enough.
You're chatting shit. Shit.
That's what you just did that on the screen.
I pointed out the word. It's lazy analysis because you said Salah was shit. I'm not sitting.
But he started off by saying Salah didn't do enough to win man of the match. Why don't we start there?
Hold on. I'm not no girl to be reading minds, bro. If you say he wasn't good enough to be man of the hold on. If Kaz said he wasn't good enough to be man of the match, I'll sit here and go, I agree. Yeah, cool.
That's how he started though. That was the first comment he said.
No. But I said.
But you decided to pick what you wanted to dissect.
No.
He literally
when I pointed out, he said that Salah was shit. Did he not double down?
For his standard. Afterwards, I said he's shit. I didn't say it before, but for me,
I just
right now for his standard, he was shit. And don't ever tell me differently. When my man gave away the ball, out of all of his passes, I can say this. He said didn't really give away the ball. So how comes his completion 70%? Bro, man created two chances. Man completed two chances the whole game. No. Because I have my eyes. Yeah, my eyes told me Salah was a flipping ghost yesterday. So he was crap, in my opinion.
Right, so you just said he wasn't going to be man of the match.
And now I'm going to use stats to back up my point.
That's not what you're saying.
No. Kaz, this is how it went. Kaz said he wasn't good enough to win one of the match, and then he was shit other than assists and goal, whatever. But you decided to not address the man of the match part. You decided to go straight into the he's shit. Why don't we identify the man of the match part first?
Because, bro, you're moving mad. He was not.
No,
shit,
I'm not. Bro. Why don't we just deal with what he started?
You literally said, why don't you deal with the man of the match? But I said I agree with that. But look how he's saying. He said. He's picking out. He had 70% pass rate, brother. You want to pick and choose stats. When it's the goal scoring stats. When it's the goal scoring stats.
Two chances,
bro.
When it's Kaz, you're doing too much in your response.
Listen. Hear this though. Against Nottingham Forest, Salah created 7 chances, but he was shit against Forest, bro. He was rubbish against Forest, bro. He was absolutely garbage.
But your whole team
7 chances against Forest.
All right. Let's not because
stop cherry. Right. No. Hold on. Stop cherry picking stats when you want to use them, and when it comes to the goals and assists, you don't want to value them.
So this guy doesn't like it. This guy doesn't like it when it comes against players he don't like Darwin Nunez and all these other man and my players and that. He loves to do or Chelsea players. If Nkunku's had a good game, no, he was shit or all this kind of stuff. He don't like it. But when it comes up to one of his favorites, he don't like it. Brother's a hypocrite right now as we speak because he don't like it. So right now, people in the chat have agreed with me that he's not good and everyone else not good, but I'm having a lazy analysis. Everyone else have a lazy analysis. If we watched the game yesterday, if we watched Everton yesterday, who noticed Salah? Who noticed him other than his goal? No one noticed him. The only one doing up noticing is the one that's sucking his dick on commentary, bro. Because guess what? He was not man in the match. He wasn't good for his standards. And he was dross. He was dross. He barely got past Michaelenko because guess what? He was dribbling against Branthwaite. There we are. Your favorite got done, bro. That's what it is, man. He made like 4 attempts to dribble. How can you make 4 attempts to dribble the whole game? Are you mad as a winger? What are you doing? Your shots are crap. You're crap. You was crap. You're a sick player, but you was crap with your standard. Because guess what? We hold these man to elite standards. So elite standards, Salah, you got your goal, great, whatever, but you was shit.
Are you done? Are you finished?
Wait, who?
Finished? Are you finished? Like I struggle to understand personally how you can bring up guys like Nkunku and talk about hypocrites when I told man about Nkunku. Wait, so has Nkunku been good this season?
No, we're talking in single games.
You're talking shit. So you're talking
in
shit.
single games,
When's
in
he
single
been
games, in
When's he been
singular
good?
games.
When's he been good? When's he been good? Because Chelsea fans had enough of him. So when's he been good?
Yeah, no, it's crap. But I'm saying if it's against
So
players
that's a
like
crap
that,
example.
if it's
So,
against
so
players like that,
the hypocrite thing's null and void. That's null and void. Hypocrite's null and void.
not really. I'm
Null and
pretty
void.
sure. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
null and void.
I'm pretty sure I could probably pick out a game like.
But you decided to pick Nkunku. So
No,
again,
but
null
I'm
and
saying
void.
if it's players that you don't like,
Null
if
and
it's
void.
players that you don't like,
I'm going by the examples is null and void. The bottom line is
I don't know, like Southampton or something like that, or
said
Palmer,
for me, the
anyone,
man of the
don't
match
matter
was
who.
Brantwaite for me. That's clear, far and away the man of the match for me. I did not say that Salah deserves man of the match. He doesn't deserve man of the match. I understand that. But to say a man was shit and watch the game and say he was shit, again, lazy analysis, bro. Lazy analysis. But you wanna crown certain performances from Nkunku.
No, I'm using that as an example. That's why I said in Nunes or players that you don't like.
What do you mean Nunes? Nunes was brilliant against Spurs, and I
no.
But
I'm talking beforehand. The same way, we've come up across players that we've liked in a game, and you're like, no, he was crap. But I'm just saying that it's happened before. With players that you don't like whether it's Ahmad or one of my players in a game that I like.
Ahmad's done nothing for the last 3 games. What are you talking about?
It's not about that. I'm talking about in singular games.
Who?
In singular games. In singular games. No, don't do the hook thing. Don't do the hook thing. Don't do the hook thing. Because if we go back and do receipts, we don't want to go all the way back. Let's not act like
you haven't got any. That's why.
By the way, no, it's not even about that. Yeah, it's about we could like a player in a certain game. Yeah,
bro.
Like what? Like Ahmad, when I pick Ahmad up in a certain game.
You can't call me a hypocrite and not give valid examples.
No, don't do that because we've done that. We've done this to hooks. You're just sounding like an owl about who, bro.
No, I want examples so I can then.
You sound like an owl, bro.
I can break that down for you. But you're not.
No, but it's not. I can people in the chat, yeah. Even then, I'm not going to give you a particular example. But how many times have we rated whether it might have been a Martinelli or someone else that monsters of favour that we like, but they call him shit. He's done it plenty of times. If someone could have a good game, someone could have a good game, yeah. It's happened bare times in the past. It's not about in particular.
It's happened bare times. Give me an example.
Oh no. Cole Palmer, maybe all of this kind of stuff. I don't know, bro.
Chelsea fans
I know it's
Jackson.
Chelsea fans it's happened with bare players, man.
Chelsea fans have been telling me that Cole Palmer has not been
good.
It's not about
now. It's not about now. It's about the course of the season. It don't matter. So a lazy analysis.
So many examples. Surely
I don't know. I could tell you anything. Like even when me and Dom were bigging up Madueke in certain games, and he was like, "No, he was shit."
What?
Beforehand, last season, it's the same thing, but we don't say lazy analysis. I say though last season.
Last season.
Do you remember that when agendas have the agenda?
Season.
It doesn't matter if it's last season. It's in particular moments for particular games. If we call someone good, you call someone shit.
Wait, so you're picking a moment from last season, bro. You're picking a moment from last season. This year, especially this year, bro. I just want an example. Why can't you give me an example?
I can't remember because I can definitely say Ahmad because I've had bare arguments with people about Ahmad as having good games and stuff like that. But he wasn't even shit.
Apart from
particular games,
apart from our back and forth yesterday or the other day when we was talking about Sancho, apart from that back and forth, when have I spoken ill of Ahmad all season?
Hey, Kaz, don't answer that. Don't let him get you into that.
No.
I can't pick up.
He's really
They've gotten all the way through this argument.
I'm talking about Liverpool and he's asking you a question about Ahmad.
I've spoken nothing but positivity on Ahmad since before we spoke about him with Sancho. That's the first time I've ever spoken ill of him all season.
No, but if we're going to discredit a player's performance on a particular day, we're not calling him shit overall. We're saying in particular games. Let's not act like, look, I can't remember.
I've not got onto Ahmad for a single game this season.
Bro, what are you talking about? Relax, bro.
No, but you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. Because in particular games, when we rate a player, there's sometimes when we go back, you might say he's shit, but I might say he's good. But is that lazy analysis?
Yes, it's lazy. Yes,
so
it's lazy analysis.
From you because we all do
yes,
it. So
lazy analysis.
To try to come at me because it's your favorite player, like a Salah or something like that,
bro.
Because he was crap for his standard.
Because Gravenberch wasn't good. Gravenberch's my favorite player, but he wasn't good yesterday. He wasn't good yesterday.
How many times have I?
Gravenberch wasn't good yesterday. He's my favorite player.
Yeah, okay, great. But you defended
So
the
who?
high hill.
So one more time for the chat. Who?
It's not about
Give
who.
me an
You've done it
example.
bare time
Who?
with other players.
Montoya,
Those guys.
tranquilo,
I can't
Montoya.
particularly say again. I can't particularly say a
Montoya,
moment.
Por favor, who?
I can't particularly say a particular player or game yet. But
But
how many times have we gone back and forth about a player that we call shit, but one may say they're being good? How many times has that happened? But do we call that lazy analysis?
For me and you personally, not many. It was literally Sancho the other day. Sancho. When I said I think Sancho's been better than what people make him out to be, I think United fans are gagging for his downfall at any point.
Why?
That's the only back and forth we've had about a player.
Well, that ain't wrong.
Shit,
But yeah.
I'm not saying just me and you in particular. Could be anyone. But to shout a lazy analysis analysis on someone when I watch the game and all that, bro, that's just dumb.
It's lazy.
You know what lazy analysis is, yeah? You know what lazy analysis is? That's lazy analysis where you don't watch the game and you're talking about it.
Bro, you can disagree with me. I think it's lazy analysis. You can disagree with me.
All right, fair.
I think it's lazy analysis. And that's not just you. It's anyone who thinks Mo Salah was shit, like S-H-I-T shit. That's lazy analysis.
He didn't
deserve man of the match.
Okay.
He didn't deserve man of
Fair play, yeah. Let me.
What was he to you?
The amount of times Harry Kane gets sucked off for popping up for the right place.
One second. See that way you say like that. When I say shit, yeah, I always say that is probably lazy, to be fair. But what I'm gonna say, he wasn't shit, but he's not. You know when I say elite players, yeah, you know when we call players shit like a Wobie shit or whatever. No, he's a solid player, bro. He's sick.
Hey, Kaz, Mons knows what you were doing there.
I know, but I thought for Mo Salah standard, I'm calling it shit. Do you get it?
But people are misconstrued from his standards. Salah ain't gonna be running games at 32. He doesn't run games. Salah don't run games. I've never said he runs games. Salah don't run games, bro. He don't run games.
I've seen him do better.
Have you not watched that?
I think the premise for this conversation, though,
we've had this conversation. Salah is not going to be running game in, game out at 32 years of age, bro. Thierry was in the fucking MLS, and Hazard was eating burgers with chunks and that. I'm telling you right now, none of these men were running games at 32. Suarez weren't running game. Oh, Suarez was
Kaz. You see,
a lot of these man.
Kaz, wait, just quickly before you come in.
For the life of me, all you've done is interrupt me. For the life of me, all you've done is interrupt me. Please, for the life of me. As I said, bro, you can't run games at 32, 24/7. Man, think Salah is fucking prime Hazard or flipping prime Mahrez, and he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, do the mad thing, bro. He's not gonna do that every game. Some games will do it. But the other games, he'll pop up in the final third and do what he needs to do. What?
So was he shit yesterday? Was he shit?
No, he wasn't shit yesterday. He wasn't shit yesterday. He wasn't great. He wasn't like, oh my gosh, man of the match. He wasn't shit. Lazy analysis. That's it.
Right, there you go.
Like he wasn't at his usual, you know what I'm saying, scintillating best. You know what I'm saying? But
I just think he didn't get on the ball enough. Right? Like that was just really what it came down to. He just didn't get on the ball enough in that game. Like they isolated him out the game. But when he did, he was effective.
Let me know when I can go. Yeah.
So that's what I mean by not being shit. Like for me, I can name a plethora of shit performances yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? The amount of times Szoboszlai lost the ball.
But that's normal. That's
every given goal that Salah was trying to make.
He's been alright lately, but he's not. But that's normal though.
Say that again.
Is it just me or is he frozen?
Yeah, that's the one. What are you saying, Cass? What did you say?
I was going to quickly say this while he's frozen yet. No, I said that's normal for Szoboszlai standard though, because we know what he's like. Do you get it?
Man have been sucking him up recently as well.
Yeah, no, but he's been all right, right? He's actually been quite good.
He's actually been pretty good.
I was going to say this quickly. Yeah, I think this is Yella Dean, by the way. Yella Dean, if you're in a chat, big up for the 5 coffees. He bought 5 coffees once. He bought 5 coffees. If anyone wants a coffee, you know what I'm saying? It's in the description. I'll put it in the chat. If anyone wants to become a member like Ridwan, it's literally $1.99. Support all of that good stuff. You know, me, Mons, and Daps are gonna be definitely doing stuff for the memberships, like releasing videos. You get to see it early before everyone else. You know, before like in the morning. So that's like a whole 12-hour shift before. Well, not 12, but 10 hours beforehand, etc., etc. You know how it goes. If anyone wants to support, $1.99 is literally nothing. If you want to become anything further, you can check the benefits there as well. Also, if you want us to send a message to one of the panel members, send me something through in it, and I'll literally share it them on screen on the live. Just saying, it might be something interesting. So if Deji's talking crap and you got a video message, hey, you want a Deji? Who wants a Deji emoji? Because it's all coming there. I'm not joking.
No, sorry about
this one as well.
um,
DJ says facts, Cass. If CP played yesterday and had the GA, Mons would crash it. Mons is the biggest hypocrite. He was crap outside the goal. Salah was crap. Cook, Cass, and then it says, I'm tired of Mons speaking on Henri and
what Henri? When's the last time I spoke
who's
about Henri?
EH? Who's EH, by the way? You're on mute.
Who's EH?
Who's EH at 32?
Eden Hazard
at 32. When they teens and early 20s, they were top 5 leagues. Salah was playing out of badge, so allow it.
What?
He's talking about when he was
Salah.
young.
Wait, so apparently Salah's career started when he was 24 when he joined Liverpool. Apparently,
I can't wait.
Not Roma, not Fiorentina.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know one thing's come up. You can't really know. See Salah, yeah, in his come up, yeah. You want to see how many miles that brother had to travel, bro? Hey.
Bro,
I know, but Kaz, Mons, I let you land, and I didn't.
Smash the likes too. Smash the likes too.
I just want to say this.
Run the likes,
Hey, run the likes, people. Smash the likes for Mons getting rattled 10 minutes ago. Big up, Mons.
Anyway, what was I saying?
What I will say is this, yeah, and Mons has. I think he's obviously read the book called The Art of War, because what I saw of the last 20 minutes is absolutely sensational stuff, and Kaz has allowed it to happen. Kaz allowed us to spend 20 minutes discussing. Like in a realm that Mons is very comfortable in, discussing Salah. There's so many accolades you can use to discuss Salah to deflect. So we've been deflecting for 41 minutes. Can we talk about the game yesterday? The game yesterday where Liverpool played an Everton side that was shit, but still managed to look worse than them. I want to know, like, Mons, is it for you? Was it for you? Was it the occasion? Or this is a blip.
Goodison Park, bro, we have 1 win in 6 in Goodison Park. But prior to this, 1 win in 5. And at Goodison Park, the record is actually, I think it's 41 each with 37 draws.
It's the occasion, not the
so yeah. Like, bro, we've never really been good at Goodison Park for one. That's why I predicted a 2-1, which is actually quite close considering how late the goal came. Like, I knew if we were going to win, it wasn't going to be like a well-fought win, you know, probably like maybe a performance like how we performed at Brentford, even though we won that last minute, like pure domination. We're not one team to completely dominate Everton with chances at their ground. You know, I'm pretty sure you guys played Everton at the Emirates, and you guys knew exactly how it was to play Everton. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not obviously Everton at home is, you know, I think more teams would be expected to beat them at home, but at their ground, they've been very good defensively. So I knew breaking them down was going to be a mad thing. That's why when we conceded the first goal, I thought like if you saw my reaction, I thought we was done, because if Everton go 1-0 up at their ground, you know what type of game you're in for. I think it's as simple as that. I don't know what the score was when I don't know if any of you man have been to Goodison Park yet, but you man know what it is. I think last season, season, man, huh?
No, we've not been there yet this season. I think
last season, I know you man. I think it was a difficult game last season. Always a difficult game at Goodison Park, not just Liverpool, for a lot of teams.
They slapped us at Goodison this season. They slapped us still.
Yeah, but you man are
but not really a thing, but yeah, cool.
Yeah. Like you lot were in your real shit bag though. Your record at Goodison Park for Spurs is actually very good. Your record over there is very good usually. So that's why I said you lot are in your shit bag, innit?
So obviously what you've said is that typically that game specifically at Goodison each season,
but it was
just a mental block.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say we was better than Everton. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think they were like great in their chance creation, because you can see when we say we could see how shit they were. I'm gonna be more specific and say going forward how shit they were going forward. Like, you can see the quality just ain't there. Like, you can see that, especially with Ndiaye getting injured, you can see that they lost something in it. In terms of just kind of a little bit of extra quality, but at the end of the day,
and that's what I want to talk about. See, Harrison, that guy should not be playing in the Premier League. Everything that boy touched yesterday was absolutely.
I didn't like. You don't even flinch. You don't even flinch when he gets the ball in them. You don't even flinch. But my point is that when it comes to this league, like this run, I don't think we're quite in the running yet. There's still 14 games to go. But when it comes to like the latter stage of the season or the final third of the season, like, you know this because you've seen Arsenal win titles. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the older Man United fans would have seen the way, even Joy would have seen the way Chelsea have won certain titles. Like, there's certain games that are going to be dogfights rather than performances. It's just as simple as that. Because we conceded that last minute goal, in my opinion, as much as I hate the refs, bro, defend your box, innit? defend your fucking box. It's as simple as that. Defend your box, because even if it wasn't a foul, even if it was slightly offside, even if Konate did get a slight shove, for me, you have to defend your box in those moments, because that was your seconds away from a performance that would have been a champion's performance, because that's what the narrative would have been if we won, a champion's performance, compared to now you've left your mute, compared to leaving the door slightly open for Arsenal or Forest or anyone who's in and around that. You see what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. Like, it's fine margins. So for me, I'm more on about the fact that our performance wasn't good enough to warrant a clear and concise win, rather than leaving it to the referees. If you leave it in the referee's hand and there's a 1-goal deficit, what do you expect?
So
Also,
because of the fact it was a derby, do you not think any opposition could get any joy from how Everton handled you yesterday? Should they just think it's a one-off? Because
look at the Man United game. Yeah. That felt like a derby, and it was a similar thing. That felt like a derby. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Liverpool are going to win every game going forward. There are going to be drop points for Arsenal. There are going to be drop points for Liverpool. That's not changing. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is that this performance. Go on.
No, I'm just saying. Do you think people might get how do I say it, carried away with this draw now? Do you think this is just a small blip in the season, or because I'm not gonna lie, you man look rattled. For me personally,
yeah,
I think
bro, because it's a derby, tempers are flaring. I'd have been rattled, bro. I'm more hot because it's like, you know, if we drew the game 1-1 and Salah didn't score, I don't think I'd be as angry. I don't think I'd be as annoyed, because I can sit there.
It's the moment, isn't it? The way it happened, isn't it?
It's the same thing that happened to Newcastle. When I looked back at the Newcastle with a clear head, I was like, you know what, that draw ain't even that bad of a result. Like when at Goodison Park, I was thinking, yeah, it weren't even that mad. Why was I shouting and screaming? But when I see Kelleher miss the ball, yeah, when I see Kelleher miss the ball and Shaw score in the 93rd minute, bro, of course your head's going to be gone, because you're winning 3-2, because it's just about defending that last moment. And this is what I say. You look at teams like Man United back in the day and Arsenal when they won a few of their titles, there were certain games like that where you just about got over the line. And I'm not saying Liverpool haven't done that this season. We've actually got over the line in games you haven't performed well in a few games this season. Do you know what I'm saying? In the Bournemouth game, it was similar in the Bournemouth game. We won that game, but you wouldn't necessarily be like, we blitzed Bournemouth. Like, that was fine margins the way we beat Bournemouth. It was a moment of quality from Salah, and they hit that, bro. Man hit the inside of the post, and what's his name? Mr. Open Goal, Cliver. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is fine margins in it, but for me, as I said, it's the way it's happened. Like, I hate Michael Oliver, but I hate the fact that we put we allowed the moment to be in his hands.
Can you tell me what happened with Slot? Like, I don't understand it. They said
he shook his hand.
So man gave him a man handshake. Yeah, but you're
crush his hands, innit? You know them ones, bro.
But you're telling me, I didn't see him do this. I didn't see him do the Arjen Robben stuff.
Them Dutchmen are strong, bro. Them Dutchmen are
strong. You know what I'm saying? Looking you in the eye.
No, that was I understand Slot was hot, yeah, but like
but he's probably hot with himself.
He must have said something as well, surely.
If he crushed his hand, you know, Oliver would have said, yeah, he hurt me, and he would have made it even more of a meal and said that's fine. So really and truly, he said, yeah, I'm sending you off because you gave me an aggressive handshake because you didn't like the game the way it
went. He called him something as well, man.
Nah, he had to say something, because
he never just shook his hand and kept
his head was on Pluto after that goal. His head was on Pluto after that goal, bro. Like, you see the clip of the sideline of him. He was on Mars, bro. He was going crazy.
Sorry. And once sorry. No, not to interrupt.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Like, once you talked about how it could be like a one-off, but obviously, yeah, you could be right, because obviously every season you struggle at Goodison, as you said, over the last few years. But you're coming off the back of a knocked out of the FA Cup, dropping points at Goodison, and then losing your heads at the final whistle. We saw what losing the head led to happening to City earlier this season against Arsenal. Is there a chance that the team that uses Ashley Young as an attacking option could have rattled you to the point of demise? Is there a chance of that?
No, I wouldn't say rattled to the part of the path of demise or anything like that. I think it's because, as I said, it's more just in the moment. Like, we drew to Forest, and we lost to Spurs, and we drew to Man United, I believe. back to back, and we bounced back from that quite swiftly. Down to 4. You remember the gap dropped down to 4. You know what I'm saying? And it's back at 7. Obviously, could have been 9, but you kind of get what I'm saying, innit? So these, like, we had back-to-back draws against Fulham and Newcastle. So I think I just know Liverpool aren't going to win every game, but it's the way that it happened for this game. As I said, like I wouldn't have been like I didn't want to draw this game just because so many things were on the line. I wanted to go 9 points clear, yes, the obvious, but bro, that was the last Goodison Park. That was the last derby at Goodison Park. You know what I'm saying?
And shock end another draw.
And it's Moisey in the dugout, like, you know what I'm saying? Like so much sentimental value to go and win that game. Do you know what I'm saying?
Would you be more nervous if your next game was Villa away rather than Wolves at home? In this scenario,
it could get dark though. Imagine Wolves rescue a point, and all of a sudden the doubt starts coming. But the issue is though, Mons, I lie. You think of it like this. This is my opinion. What I think you think. Yeah, you're 7 points clear, but the fact is, Forest are not winning a title. Let's be real, and Arsenal have mad injuries. So really and truly, you probably expect everyone else to still drop points around you, regardless.
Yeah. I just don't like that being a factor. I like just kind of getting it done. But obviously, don't get me wrong. Liverpool have never done it the easy way. So let's not like we never done it the easy way, and that's never been that.
True.
Hey, Joey, what were you saying before I interrupted you? Sorry, my bad, bro.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
But yeah, I just think that
Rashford
even Wolves at Anfield ain't gonna be like that easy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Every game is gonna.
It will though, Monts, man.
It won't be mad.
You know the collapse. 60th minute, Gomez. All these man's energy levels just go from A to absolute.
Yeah. But like you say that,
Ainori versus.
You say that, bro. But I've seen Arsenal drop points at the Emirates, bro. You can, bro. You can. It can run.
How many times?
I mean,
drop points.
They're also without their manager.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that like every game is like a fight. Like every game's a fight, and same with Arsenal. Every game's gonna be a fight for them, and same with Forest. So, I'm not sitting here worrying about Aston Villa away, the 3 Aston Villa, Newcastle, and City away. If you want to win the league, go win 7 points out of 9. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal are gonna have games in those gaps as well. Arsenal are gonna have to play Chelsea. Sterling's gonna be ineligible for that game because he's on loan. So Arsenal got to go in against Chelsea. Arsenal got a few games in there when we're playing. Like it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It might drop to 4 again.
No one's gonna be perfect in the end.
Say that again.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be perfect in the end.
But you can also give yourself the fighting chance. You give yourself the chance. Don't leave the door.
All you have to do, Mons, is be as consistent as you possibly can throughout the rest of the season. That's what it comes down to. Like your consistency is what got you here, and your consistency is what's going to end up getting you through the line. Like that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, and the worst Liverpool is the Liverpool that's angry, bro. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. Especially back at Anfield.
Especially,
back at Anfield, like allow it, bro.
Well, it depends.
How about this?
How many games?
I was saying I've been getting a lot of stick for the way I crash it on Konate, but like as good as I think he is, I do think he's overrated. Like
overrated don't mean bad though, innit?
No. He's the top. He's a top centre back. He's a top centre back.
People just need to understand overrated.
When people talk like he's second best defender in the league, I personally don't see that. Like
at one point, you could say though before the injury, he was cold,
yeah. Before the season, before the season, like in fact, up until his injury, I think he was the second best, or not, if not right there with Van Dijk in terms of the best. But I know he's come back from injury, but that's a while ago now since he's come back from his injury.
I was gonna say, isn't that like a couple months ago now?
I think he's right there. Obviously, I think Van Dijk's here. I think Van Dijk's on his own. But I do think Konate's with like I think it's fair to say he's with Gabriel and Saliba. He's in around that mark. If you don't want to put Gabriel and Saliba slightly above him, I'm not going to argue it down. But I think he's in that crop. That crop, and I don't think that's mad to say. I don't think that's mad to say. He's not in that crop of defenders.
Right, I think before world class tier is where you would put him. Like right before world class.
Yeah. He's not world class, but you get it. Like he's still a top defender, but I think the way we rate him, bro, like it's too for the Bozo mistakes that he makes. I think if any other defender was making those mistakes, we'd have something to say about it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Well, you know what needs to be raised once.
The likes.
Oh,
100%, man.
the 800 in the building. But what do you think? Have a wild guess what you think the likes are. Let's have a little guess. Same people.
185.
Nah, it's 214.
Ah,
He's close
well,
though. That's quite
still ain't
close.
great.
Like, no, that was kind of close. I was thinking like, right, is this guy watching the
That
light?
still ain't great, man.
It's not great, people, man. Even if you're on your TVs, you can go on your remotes. You know, remotes. Get off your bed or off the side. You know, raise the likes. Even if you're watching this, how about this? Even if you're watching this back and it's not live and you're hearing us and say, "Oh, this guy, man, I can't be asked." Just like the video. It's all good. It's all free. You know, you can go. But how about this? You can join our membership because you support NAF because it's only $1.99, or you want to go buy me Monts or Daps a coffee. It's up to you. Send a message, a personalized message or something to one of the panel. Up to you lot. Literally all down to you guys. But bar that, moving on. Chelsea's Jackson's out injured
till April. That's crazy.
Till April.
Oh, swear down till April.
I mean, he weren't scoring goals anyway.
But Mark Ju's also injured, no?
Mm-hmm.
I like that Mark Ju. How do I say his name? Is his name?
Mark
Ju,
Ju.
yeah.
I call him Mark Giu, innit? But yeah,
Where's he from? Buddy?
That's some Dragon Ball Z shit that you just that's
Spanish,
why people call it you.
Who's that?
He said Spanish, yeah.
Benzema what? No?
No,
You say Joey? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Dragon Ball Z shit when you say you.
Oh yeah. That's good. I think I don't know, man. It's in Kunku time, isn't it? That's what it is. It's in Kunku time.
That's it.
Yeah, so Nkunku got to step up for the next 3 games. That's just what it is, right? Like, I don't really have anything more to say. I mean, I've been screaming for a striker since last January myself, so like, I don't really have anything to say other than these sporting directors are just spending money on everything else but our priorities. But here we are. Here we are. 2 strikers get injured in 1 game against West Ham. Both of them are out for extended periods of time. I think you will be back in March, so like it's not like total doom, right? And then Jackson will be back in April, so it's not like total doom. It's not like they're both gone for the rest of the season. But yeah, these guys got to step up. I mean, like. I think if I just feel bad for Mark Yu though, because like this was his opportunity. Like you're 19 years old, the starting striker gets injured, and then you get injured in the same game that you were having a great game in. Like it just that's the shitty part, because like he was having a great game, and he's already the leading goal scorer in the Conference League. So it's not like he's like can't score goals at all, but he's a 19-year-old playing in the Conference League and he's dominating in there. So like I would have loved to see him get a run of games. I'm still excited for him to be able to get a run of games. I do like the look of him, Month, like you said, like just like the one-touch football, the understanding of how to play striker, the occupying of the center backs, his ball striking. He has. I mean, he was supposed to be the guy that replace Lewandowski. That's what Barcelona fans wanted, was for him to replace Lewandowski. He came on last year, came on big last year for Barcelona, had a couple goals for the Barcelona first team, and then he didn't want to sign a new contract, and we bought him for $6 million. So, like, I hope he gets an opportunity to show himself, because I do like the player a lot. Nico was already out of form, so what am I going to say? Last 5-6 games, he couldn't score a goal over the last 2 months. So now he's gone for another 2 months.
This guy though is just Chelsea. I think the Chelsea old part is where your goal is coming from now, man. It's like once Palmer's fixated on as the opposition, like I don't know, you could say the opposition's tactic basically is shut him out, and it's like where the goals. And I think that's even for you got Brighton again away this weekend, and they're gonna think, oh crap.
Brighton were crap against us in the last game. They were not good, bro.
Yeah, they weren't all that, but you lot weren't great either. So you kind of just mellows out, innit? They just got better attacking players at the moment on form.
Yeah. Well, not even on form, just available.
Yeah, all that too.
Just available.
And I don't really see where you win against Brighton unless you defend really, really well.
Yeah. I agree. I also think that we could beat Brighton if we play the ball quicker. Like really, realistically, like that's like the biggest problem with what I have with what Maresca is doing is like we don't move the ball quick enough for us to be able to break these blocks down. And when we do have a block like Brighton, who are playing like a mid to high block, you don't ever try to get the ball in behind. So it's like the few times that we had tried to get the ball in behind against Brighton in the FA Cup game, those were our most dangerous opportunities. But it's not happening enough. And Cole, like as much as we like love giving Cole his praise, he has not been good in these last few games. And it's not because he's been man marked. It's because he's not making the right decisions. It's that simple. Like
Boy,
placing the ball on the ground when your guy's running into space and there's somebody in front of that pass to intercept it, when he could just hit the ball into space in the air. You know, how many times in that last game where I'm asking for Cole to just hit the ball into the space in the air and he's just not doing it. So like I'm not gonna sit here and give him the pass because he's been so good for us. Like he hasn't been good in the last few games, and his decision making has to be better. Like, if it is, one second, Konate. If it is, we can win these games. Still, we can still win these games. But his decision making has not been good enough in transition specifically. Plain simple.
But the thing is, though, I keep on saying that I feel like if he's playing on the right, I don't think that's the case, innit? You know me, you know my thoughts on that. If he's playing on the right, I know.
What does playing on the right have to do with your decision making on how if you're going to pass the ball on the ground or if you're going to pass the ball in the air? What does that have to do with
making decisions in general is one of his stronger attributes. So I understand like what you're saying is. I'm not saying you're wrong in what you're saying. Like,
okay,
I just think that
he's more effective.
I also think, and this is an excuse, but he gets a lot less time in that position because what's around him is also not performing to the level that we saw at the start of the season. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a little bit of hesitation in his game that I feel like wouldn't be there if he was playing on the right. Now, does that excuse him from making the wrong decision? No, it doesn't excuse him from making the wrong decision. But I think at the same time, Maresca is nerfing Palmer to the ground at the moment. I think the wingers, obviously we know it's low-hanging fruit to say the Netos, the Maduekes, the Sanchos and that, because also they keep changing. There's a like when is it like the same wingers are going to start? Like we keep talking about defensive backlines changing. You know what I'm saying? There's a different winger starting every game. There's no cohesiveness in that attack.
You see Palmer.
I mean, that's also due injury. The injury risk of Neto forces him to not be able to play 2 times a week. So then you're seeing Neto 1 time a week. So like Neto won't probably start in this next game. He'll probably be Madueke. And we don't have another second left winger because the only second left winger is on steroids. So he's banned for the rest of the year or whatever. Banned for 4 years for all we know. Like we only have 1 left winger, so it's really just Sancho over there starting for the most part, and then Madueke, Neto are rotating.
I don't think Neto's not good to be given the whole. We know you're not fit, so we'll fit. You got to be.
It's not a not fit. It's not a not fit thing.
Cazorla, like cool, you're injured and that, but
but Mons, we know what Neto's biggest issue is, right? Like he's never been a player that can do a 30-game run, like ever. Throughout his time in this league. So instead of playing him 2 times a week, you give him 1 time a week to allow him to be able to use him because otherwise he'll just get injured. You know what I'm saying?
Clear that Maresca's really managed his minutes this season because of that, man.
Yeah.
He's managed them.
It's actually good management, the fact that he's been fit for so long, to be fair.
Yeah.
Away from the quality, it's good management.
And then Reece is also back for this game too, so the defense should get a bit better with Reece back there instead of Gusto.
Wait, do you even play tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is anyone playing Friday? You might play tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Yeah, bright. Hey, wait, Joey, because the chat really wants Ashley Film Review really wants me to ask, so I'm gonna ask. So
sure.
You see Palmer, when he's at his best, would you say he's a player that's involved throughout the game? or in moments that change the game? What would you say when he's on form?
When he's on form,
Yeah,
he's involved in the game consistently.
the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah. But the difference is like, to kind of go back to the whole Salah argument, is he still gets his moments, right? He still gets his moments to be brilliant in that 10 spot and be creative in that 10 spot. But his decision making just hasn't been good enough.
So would you say when he's not involved in the game, those moments don't really he can't.
No, not even Kunle. Even in those even when he's been like out of the game, like entirely, like I'm gonna just consider like the Brighton game for as a good example. The last game that we just played, he was like kind of like without the first after the first 10 minutes, he was like out of the game. Like they were marking him out of the game. He wasn't doing much, but there was 3 or 4 opportunities when we were going on the counter that he could break us onto the counter when we had runners. And he could break us into the counter and he would make the wrong decision. And like, that's where I need him to be at his best, is at least in those moments when we're breaking, to get the ball out to those players that need space to run, right? Like you can't pass the ball to Neto. Like Neto has 2 men on him and like side by side with him. He has space to run in behind and you pass it on the ground behind him, like to his feet on the ground behind him. You can't do that. You know, it's just bad decision making, in my opinion. And I have no problem criticizing Palmer, even though he's our best player. I have no problem doing that.
Is he droppable level yet, or still give him a chance?
I mean, that's never gonna happen, bro. Now,
yeah, but if you were the coach, would you drop him because of the quality of his form?
It's just for who?
For who? I don't know your squad like that.
We let João Felix go, right, to Milan, and Cuckoo's our striker because we have 2 strikers that are out. To who? Who's getting dropped? How is he getting dropped?
I heard Nkuku could pay 10 last season. Is that
right?
Is that
Yeah, he could. But who's playing striker then?
Yeah, true. Yeah, London is a mess. London is a bloody mess.
The injuries are starting to pile on to all the London teams. Like that's just what it comes down to. Like Spurs have it the most. You guys have the most high profile ones, and then ours is like the 2 players in the 1 position type thing. But it's not as bad overall. Like we have Lavia and Fofana outside of that. You guys have much more than that than us, from my understanding. So
wait, someone said it. Jack Mannion said, "Why would you drop your best player? Logic makes no sense." Would you say even in this run, Palmer's been your best player? Even this bad run, would you say that?
No, I wouldn't say that. No.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd say Caicedo is our best player in this run, but that's just my opinion from it. And everyone has their own right to their own opinion. Jack's Jack watches a lot of football, so I'm not about to disagree with him. But in my opinion, Caicedo's been our best player in this last 5-6 games. But he's even playing out of position because he's better in like advanced. He's better, more advanced with Lavia behind him. Like he's better as like an 8. So it's like once again, we're just right back to the same. The issues that we're having are more with our squad and the way that our squad was built. And instead of addressing priorities, they went with the word opportunities. And if I see the word opportunity this summer, I'm gonna fucking lose it. So if they do not start addressing these priorities, bro, that it's gonna be all hell breaks loose, bro. And it should have happened in January. Like that, you should have gotten a striker because we went for 3 in the summer.
Chelsea fans, what would you rather I do during this Chelsea segment? Should I just stay on mute? Should I not ask questions? I can't. Joe, did I say anything controversial? Did I ask you anything? Did I crash it on you?
Hey.
What's going on, chat?
You know, Kunle, don't read the chat so much, my man. You read the chat too much. Me and you are having a converstion. And you are having a conversation.
Wait, here we go.
Right?
VAR and new offside technology to be used in FA Cup 5th round.
New technology?
Yeah, it just come out now. A statement. That's what it said. Yeah, today.
They were trying to create their own technology, so the Premier League created their own version of what the the offsides technology is, and they
It's gonna be
finally
used-
are
yeah,
dropping
It's
it
gonna
now.
be used in the next round. So yeah, man, that's crazy. Good.
What of the FA Cup?
Oh yeah, we're winning it. But Evan, anyways, people, make
No,
sure
no,
you
no,
smash
no.
the like.
I'm
What?
no, Cats. I asked you a question, and you just switched the question.
What?
The automated offsides is going to be in the next round of the FA Cup.
Yeah, 5th round. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, don't matter. We're winning anyway. So, anyways, people, smash the like button.
I
Make
mean,
sure you do
Mines,
that.
can you really disagree with that at this current moment?
To be fair, there's a phenom going on about it. Like Plymouth knocked you out, and then they just smashed me all 5-1. So it's not so bad, is it? It's not so bad now, is it?
I'll say that again.
They smashed you. Like obviously they knocked you out, and then they smashed me all 5-1. So it's not like they were on a roll. They were on a roll.
They're gonna go knock out City.
I'm gonna
bro, if they knock out City, blood.
Mons, you created a monster, bro. That's what it comes down to.
What?
You might have created a monster.
He's gonna definitely.
That's what we do, mate. That's what we do.
That's what we do, mate.
Here we are, mate.
Potentially yes. Again at 5. So yeah, but other than that, look, smash the likes. Again, become a member if you haven't become. If people in there like Sky, Wavy Nash, HR Falling, all of you lot, yeah. I see you, Benjamin Doku. I know you lot can support, man. You lot been around for like 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
2.5. Crazy. Even Jack. But anyways, we're gonna end that there. Just gonna go over to who's live. Fam Zone TV's live. There we go. So let's go raid them up. Has anyone got anything to quickly shout as well?
No.
Yeah, I'm calling all you fuckers out. Midoriya. Hey, why you not a member? Hey, you. Yes, you. HR 14. We're not talking about the one at the back of work. Yeah, you lot. CJRSA. You man. Big country. Yeah, man. Big up Walls, man. He's been the member for the longest. But right then, no one's got nothing to say. In a bit.